What's up everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Preeti and I am both a real estate and a mortgage broker for close to 20 years. Well, it's tax season, and last week I covered the important topics on the changes that have been introduced in 2023 to our RRSP and our TFSA contributions. I also touched base on the new program that will be introduced for first-time home buyers. Today, I'm going to talk about the changes that have been made in our CPP contribution and other tax guidelines and how they will impact both the salaried employee and the self-employed. But first, you know the drill. Make sure to like, share, tap the bell icon, hit that subscription button. It gets me motivated to keep you up to date with everything real estate. Now, like I said last week, 2023 has been a very challenging year, and the government decided to make a bunch of changes to the tax programs for Canadians. And in this category falls our good old CPP contribution. So, the Canada Pension Plan, or CPP, is a federal pension plan that all pensionable workers in Canada contribute to by law. Employees see this deduction on their pay stubs, and self-employed people feel that pinch when they do their taxes. Now, till 2022, the CPP deduction was at a rate of 5.7% on the employee pay, and the maximum amount that could be deducted from an employee's pay during that year was around $3,499.80. In 2023, that rate has gone up to 5.95%, and the maximum will increase to $3,754.45. This means less money for employees, and the increase will be felt even more by employers and self-employed individuals. Now, in Canada, employers also pay CPP contribution equivalent to the amount that their employees pay. The increased employee contribution will mean that the employer's contribution and cost will increase as well. Self-employed individuals will also be noticing that hit with the CPP increase because they pay both the employee as well as the employer portion. This means that a self-employed person who earns more than $66,600 a year will pay over $7,500 in total CPP contribution to the government, and this is even before they start paying income tax. But there is a very little silver lining to all of this. In 2023, the federal tax bracket will change to account for inflation. But with these 2023 tax bracket change, the federal tax rates aren't actually changing, but the earnings bracket are increasing. Confused? Yeah, I was too. So let me explain with an example that I saw. Your first $53,359 will be taxed only at 15%, whereas last year your income above $51,197 was starting to get hit with the next tax bracket at 20.5%. This change means that more income is taxed at a lower rate than before, which kind of reduces your overall tax bill. Now, it's important to note that this doesn't account for provincial tax rates. I'm just talking about the federal tax bracket here. I know it's not a big jump, but hey, every small thing matters, right? Next, let's talk about BPA, your basic personal amount. BPA is a tax credit that can be claimed by all Canadians. It allows workers to earn up to a basic personal amount without having to pay a single cent in federal income tax. In 2022, the basic personal amount was $14,398, which means that a taxpayer could earn up to that amount and not pay any federal taxes. But in 2023, the BPA has been increased to $15,000, which gives you a little bit more of a cushion before you have to start paying federal income tax. But note, there's still a provincial tax rate to account for, but still it's a nice break now, isn't it? So let's see how long this one lasts. Now, enough for the salaried employees. Let's move on to our good old self-employed and business owners. There is some good news for you too, but I don't know if it's really going to apply to you. Here it is. The exemption on the lifetime capital gains. This is a significant tax break for Canadian business owners. It allows owners of qualified small businesses to sell shares of their business at a significant gain without having to pay any tax. So in 2022, the lifetime capital gains exemption was $913,630, meaning that a business owner could sell their shares of their business at a gain of almost $914,000 without having having to pay a cent in taxes. But in 2023, that amount has increased to $971,190, which means that small business owners could sell for a gain of $971,000 before any tax would need to be paid. This is a pretty amazing benefit, but it only affects business owners in Canada who run a small business corporation and are able to sell the shares of that particular business. Now, I would like to pause and advise you that I am not an accountant. I just know the basics, and that is what I'm discussing with you today. So always talk to your accountant before doing anything tax related, please. Finally, the GST and HST tax credit. Now, this tax credit is designed to help offset the financial impact of GST for low to moderate income people and families. In 2023, eligible Canadians are expected to receive double the amount of the tax credit for 6 months. This is another proposed tax change, but appears likely to be confirmed in the near future. It is still pending parliamentary approval. The proposed extra GST credit, if approved, will be paid to all current recipients through the existing GST credit system. There would be one-time lump sum payments made before the end of 2023. So fingers crossed, and let's hope that this bill gets passed and we end 2023 with some extra cash in our pockets. So if you have questions or want clarifications, please do not hesitate to call me. If you don't know who I am, just go check out my rating on Google and read my client reviews. Till then, take care. And if you found value or liked this video and would like to see more content, click on the boxes on the screen. Once again, my name is Preeti Rao. My contact information is in the description box below. Make sure to hit like, share, subscribe, and the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to call me because I hold the key that opens the door to your dream home.